There's an awful lot of accolades for this guy. How about your Big Ten Offensive Player of the Year? How about a Heisman finalist? How about 38 total touchdowns, #2 in NCAA history? He is Montee Ball, who joins us now. And Montee, let's start with this. You've had some time since the last game. So what would it mean if you could get that touchdown record?
Oh, I mean, I'd be lying to you right now if I didn't tell you I'm really looking forward to breaking that record. But it means a lot to me and obviously the team, because it's a huge, accolade for them as well, because they'll be able to say that they blocked and played with a player who broke Barry Sanders' record. So, like I said, once it happens, I'll make sure to share the credit and just cherish the moment.
Another one of those accolades that you have that you actually share with your teammates, the first team to have a quarterback to throw for 30-plus touchdowns and a running back with 30-plus touchdowns. Does it feel good to say that we're the only tandem in FBS history to be able to accomplish that?
Well, I haven't really thought about that, and I really haven't, yeah. So, yeah, it feels great. Obviously, it's history in the making, and I wouldn't want to share it with any other players in the nation.
Let me look back at last year. You were in the Rose Bowl. It was a loss. What words do you remember to describe what happened in the locker room after losing to TCU?
Well, the one word that came to my mind, it stung. For sure, it stung a lot. And what Coach really told us is, you really got to, watch the film and make sure that, we come back next year even stronger and really, really cherish this loss, because it'll make you a better man and a better football player. And I believe that's what happened.
So you mentioned that's what Coach told you, but I'm curious as what the players have been talking amongst each other, and what do we need to do differently as players this year to come out with a W?
Yeah, I can tell you exactly what our captains and leaders told us last year is exactly what they told us was we came into LA and we weren't focused on why we're actually here. And I believe that's what we've been preaching to each other this year. Our new captains and leaders this year have been telling each other that let's approach this week like a business trip, and obviously enjoy the experience because we all deserve it, of having fun in LA and Pasadena, but let's make sure we tell each other why we're actually here, and it's to win a football game.
From what you've seen on tape, what's the best way to describe the Oregon defense?
Oh, man, they do a great job rallying to the football, flying around and making huge plays on their feet, and what we're focusing on is really dissecting their blitzes. They do a great job of disguising their blitzes, and that really puts a lot of pressure on the running backs out of the backfield.
So with that situation, does that mean there's going to be more opportunities where you're protecting or where you're trying to get out when they bring pressure?
I think more opportunities when we're protecting, obviously, because you give Russell enough time, and what he's showed all season, he'll make a big play in the air. So that's what we're really taking it to heart as running backs, is to protect the quarterback.
Lastly, what would a win mean?
A win will mean a lot to us, our families, our coaches, our teammates, and obviously the whole entire Wisconsin nation will mean a lot, because we left a lot on the table last year, and just one word that comes to mind is finishing, and that'll be a huge stamp, on our season.
Montee Ball, the Rose Bowl is how he will finish his season. Thanks for the time. Ball and his counterpart, LaMichael James, just super impressive. Look at their rushing yards, each of them over 1,600. They're the best in the country. Ball has the most rushing yards total. LaMichael James, the most rushing yards per game. 32 touchdowns, 17 for James, yards per carry. Basically, if these guys run it twice, they're going to get a first down.